Wrong button. Hey, Jay.
Yeah,
Snowing in May.
I know, right? Like,
Right.
what the heck?
Right.
And it's weird too, because you've got sun shafts up there. It looks like one of those, you know, when they do like the sun shafts for like extra effect, and it's a sun with all the beams coming out. It looks like that up in the sky, and yet yep, it's snowing in May.
Right.
And it's heavier snow as well. It's not just like the little sprinkles.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And also, I already got started. I mean, you'll notice I'm not at the farm right now. I actually got started on a couple contracts.
Yep. So Flinger actually went ahead and I had someone comment about the fact that you could take out hoeing equipment and do weeding and hoeing.
Right, and we're for sciencing that right now, actually. Well, I am. So
yeah.
what I'm doing is I'm using hoeing equipment on a weeding job, and right now I'm almost done, and I'm gonna have you guys here the entire time while I'm doing this, because either it's a bug, a visual glitch, or it's just not working, because as you can see, it is removing the weeds, but also, as you can see, it is not raising the weeding contract. We are on contract weeding field 43. Look up in the right-hand corner, and it is not raising. But I'm going to see by finishing removing all these weeds here really quick, and I'm almost done, and just to see if it actually if it fulfills the contract. So if it doesn't, then this is not a viable option, because yeah. But I mean, I should have just a little bit more. Let's see. It's so much more difficult when there's no timer, or no counter. You don't know how well you've done.
Whether it's gonna give you it or not.
Right. Well, I've got just a little tiny stretch left to do.
Okay. I'm just selling off some of our kimchi.
Right, but also, I mean, and this isn't really to double check on what somebody told us. This is more, hey, we're gonna tell people, hey, this is a viable option. We want to make sure that we for science the crap out of it before we actually say, hey, you can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. You know. Plus, also, I'm finding that it seems to be that server life is a little buggy. Some things that work on solo play, like the sleeping through the night, and a few other things. You know, like the visual glitches that whoever it is that like floods fields is like the only one that can see the flooding, unless everybody else relogs and things. So there are a few visual glitches, but the game's still early, so it's probably going to get worked out eventually.
Right.
But yeah, so there is a few things about server life that's different than solo play. So some things work, some things don't. This weeding and hoeing thing could be another one of those things. Not sure, but yeah, we'll see what happens with it.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, just testing this, because I did get another comment that basically said if you lift the arms of the tractor high and tilt the forks all the way down, you can basically just like drop your products into the, like, I'm selling the kimchi here at the farmer's stall.
Yeah.
And apparently if you just raise the arms up and tilt the forks all the way forward. Oh, that's not working.
All right, so Jay, update on the contract.
Yeah?
It did not work.
Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
About solo play, or maybe they've patched it since. I know that Farm Sims had a patch or so.
It has. It has.
Maybe they're trying to. Yeah, I'm wiggling this here, and it does not want to.
Now I wonder if I were to go get say like Chunky Monkey and just with a weeder and just enter the field, if that would actually count.
Maybe.
Maybe I could for science that.
Well, considering you can,
Because all the weeds are visually gone.
yeah. Well, considering, how a lot of contracts work different, right? Because like you can only use the contracted vehicles for contract work.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why it's not working. Maybe if we were to have a hoer of our own.
A hoer of our own? Oh, man. You know, a lot of times there's a song in there, but I think that's a novel. You know, hoer of our own.
Yep.
Oh, one of these days, I
I'm starting to
wished
do
and
the
I
song now.
dreamed that we could eventually
Yeah, a hoe of
grow
our
up to
own.
be big and strong farmers with a hoer of our own.
Oh boy.
Right? Where am I going?
Right.
Oh, I'm going over to 34. And then I am going to get Chunky Monkey and drive over there and see if we can, see if just by putting it on the field, if that'll work. But, I mean, it'll take a little bit, but it's worth a try just to see because I
Yeah.
did visually remove all the weeds with the hoer. Even though it's not a hoer of our own.
Right.
So, yeah. But I do think we probably have enough money to get a hoer of our own.
Probably.
I mean, and
But
it seems like that might be a viable option because
Yeah.
I've been renting the equipment for it, and yeah.
it depends on how much, because we are trying to get to either the big production place or another field.
I'm thinking the big production place is
Money-wise.
probably the next one that we need to, because we're going to need a
Yeah.
place to store all that spinach when it comes up, and we just don't have a place for
Right.
it.
I mean, I've seen as well that you can, instead of having to place one, because if we place one, it's going to be hard to find a place. Because, oh, sorry,
Coming through.
I didn't realize you were there.
That's all right.
Because we don't have a lot of spare space,
Right.
but you can, and it would be a bit of a drive, but you can in fact buy the ones that are already on the map. So if it's not too far away, it might be better just to buy the one that's there.
Right, yeah. Well, is there any... How much is it for the one that's already placed on the map?
Uh,
Is it less than what it is in the store?
I'm not sure. Let's find it. That's a bakery, by the way. The bakery is 150, so I'm gonna say probably not cheaper. Let's see. Oh, oil mill, sugar mill, carpentry, dairy.
Yeah, we stayed at the production plant.
It's the canning factory, right?
Yeah.
It's still 330,000,
Okay.
but it's actually all the way out
Oh.
on the other side of town.
Oh, dang. That thing
So-
needs a horror of its own.
Right.
Oh, dang. Yeah, if it's
Probably
all the
gonna
way out
have-
there.
We might actually be better just buying like
Right.
lot 79 and maybe putting a few of the production things on that, because it's just forested land at the minute.
That is true. But yeah, see, that's one of the things, though, is that how much... Well, you're right there next to the production plant. How much spinach can it hold?
Oh, I don't know.
Right. Because that's the big question. And we don't know how much is going to come off our two fields, because we got one massive field and one, well, one that's really not so massive. It's a wee bitty field. But...
Okay, so it's not going to let me see inside it. It wants me to buy it first.
yeah, I believe it holds like 140,000 or something like that liters. It's
That's
a
quite a
lot
lot.
for the big one.
Yeah.
Visit the other one and see if just highlight the production facility and then visit it and then see if it'll show you how much the it holds.
I'm here.
Oh, are
Like,
you?
Yeah, and I pressed R on the little spanner, but it wants you to buy it before you get to Luke.
That's okay. See, that's how they get you. I'm just saying,
Yep.
right?
But considering it is all the way on the other side of town, we may just be better off
Right.
buying our own.
Dang, we're knocking out a whole bunch of for science today. I'm digging it.
Right?
See, I'm glad we got ourselves in a position where we can do this.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if this will. All right, so I'm weeding. It's not going up. All the weeds are gone. I just can't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm...
All right, so don't use your rented hoeing equipment on a needed field. Yep, it breaks it.
Okay. That's
All right, that's good advice though. I'm glad we for science that and found that out.
Yeah. It may just be on server life. It's not very...
Right.
Is it metered though? I know you're seeing it as metered, but
Well,
I'm
you want to...
seeing...
Here, hold on. Here, travel over to Chunky Monkey. Here, travel to Chunky Monkey. No, Chunky Monkey, travel again. I actually parked this one right in front of the next one that had to get done. And do you see that one weeded?
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, can't. Nope.
All right, well, now can you do me a favor? He said while gritting his teeth going, this is going to be a big ask.
What?
Can you drive Chunky Monkey back?
Oh, for God's sake.
I know, right?
No wonder you're gritting your teeth. It's all the way over the other side of the map.
Hey, and every little bit helps. I'm just saying, all right?
Right.
Right?
Sound like a Tesco ad. Oh my gosh. Every little helps.
Every little bit helps. That's right. Oh, that's good. I appreciate it. Just know I'm knocking out a bunch of contracts, getting us money.
Nice.
Although, how long does it take the spinach to grow?
Well.
Because I know the rice is about halfway done, right?
Yeah, I think the spinach is getting, well, I know that I haven't checked the little field because that actually got an extra month because we managed to plant that before the month skipped over.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that that one little patch on the big field did actually, wow, I'm actually getting to know these roads and don't have to look at them.
I know, same.
Like, don't have to look, I mean, I did check on the map just there, just in case I said that, and, you know, like, I ended up going the complete utter opposite direction. But, no, I'm starting to actually learn the roads without having to...
Right, yeah, I've been doing the same. Yeah, I just drove all the way over to that field with only having to check the map once, and that was at the end.
Yeah. Yes, I can't believe it's snowing.
I know.
Blaze did this, I know he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
But, yeah, so we've, for science, that, unfortunately, it may work on solo game, but, it's not sugar.
I heard that.
Sorry. No, you didn't. Nobody did.
Right. Casual slip of the tongue is okay every once in a while. All right.
I didn't mean it.
Okay, but no, you were saying?
But yeah, on server life, unfortunately, that is not gonna let you do it. It might if we owned the product, but it certainly doesn't when you rent the product.
Right.
Or when you rent the hoeing equipment. And unfortunately, pallets don't just slide off either. I wiggled that thing and it did not want to budge off the forks. You need the friction for that, unfortunately. So yeah, we've for science, one or two things today.
I know, I'm digging that. That is pretty good. Just want to make sure that the info we're giving is it's good info because I mean, Farming Sim. I mean, I know a lot of people are coming from Farming Sim. Was it 22?
Well,
and
that's what
they've got
they said.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Because I think in Farm Sim 22, the two jobs were kind of combined.
Right.
Like, you could, I think the hoer was used for the bigger weeds and the weeder was used for the smaller ones. I think it's that way around. But sometimes they were saying when you took the contract out and then by the time you were getting there, the weeds had changed from like small to big, so you couldn't really do them. So they combined or they separated out the jobs into different weeding jobs so that you could actually do them.
Yeah,
without...
see, and that makes sense. But
Yeah.
now they've got, you know, the whole engine upgrade and everything like that. So, I mean, it'd be an easy fix for them to, you know, just rebuild it in this new engine with, you know, the way it's supposed to be. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so we for science that. So that's one down, or two down, I should say. So, and we don't have kimchi on the opposite side.
No.
And all of our little production places are storing at the moment. Actually, let's see what levels they're at, because if we've got surpluses, we can sell off a little bit. Okay, so they're all considered full, so let's see what the greenhouses have. We actually have 3 liters of Napa cabbage just sitting in one of the other ones, not so much. I think we could sell off one batch of spring onions. But the Napa cabbage... I was going to say that the Napa cabbage is building up in this one. Okay. But not nearly as much. But yeah, I might just change it and have it put a few pallets out, because it's starting to build up quite a bit of Napa cabbage in that one.
Yeah, well, if you want, you can just sell it. Yeah. Because we've got, I mean, either that or we could always just get another production facility, because I have a feeling we're going to need it. And this one right here, let's see.
Yeah,
So spinach, this will hold 24,000 liters.
Right.
Each of these small ones. So, being honestly, if we get a third one of these, we should be able to hold all that. Plus, we can have the kimchi going, and yeah, in another one, which could. Oh, you set these out like this? Okay.
Yeah. Well, they were stacking up.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So, do we want to get a third one of these up and going? Just to see, because we should be able to get the spinach in that.
Yeah.
All right. Is that a good? Is that a yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. Well, let me get that. Construction. It's all the way down, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah, the smaller buildings, funnily enough, are all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, because they're new additions, I believe.
Yeah. Plus also, you know.
Yeah, there we go. Trying to line this up just perfectly. Got the arc snap spot thing going. Has to be perfect.
Oh, God.
I know, right?
We can't do that habit, jeez.
I know. Okay. So yes on the third production plant?
Sure.
Okay. There we go.
Boy. All of our hard-earned money.
Right. All right, so let's get this thing up and going.
Ooh, that didn't sell for very much at all.
Huh?
I'm saying that didn't sell for very much at all. Cabbage. Napa cabbage. Wait, they've separated that out into... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're pretty much hitting the bottom area. Do doing that again.
Yeah, well, just go ahead and drop them off in the new production plant, the cabbage.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then the next thing we should probably do is look at getting a little bit of land to do chickens with, because we could make the noodle soups and things. Or something else.
Chickens would be good. Because we have the flour, we have everything. I mean, honestly, these production plants, they started off as kimchi, but these things are really going to be carrying us. The production plants are just working. They're what's giving us the greenhouses up until we get the rice going and we get the spinach going. But then again, all that stuff's just going to go right into the production plants too. And then once we have enough of the production plants, we can literally just sell them and then use the money from them to upgrade to a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, also, like, I know that we've been doing the greenhouses and the production things, but our main goal is still cakes. So
it is.
Chickens help us along the way to that, because
exactly.
Obviously, we need eggs for cake.
And yeah, once we get ready and primed for cakes, we will just switch the fields, the greenhouses, everything over, so where we're just pumping out cakes and just making a butt ton of moolah, cash, bajodi, whatever do you want to call it, with with the big bucks.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is the new one, right?
Yes, that is the new one.
We have to get it in that tiny box.
Yeah, right here in the tiny box.
And that's kind of.
All right, well, we'll get this stuff loaded up because it's getting close to nighttime, and then we'll probably bring everybody back probably tomorrow or this month or the next month, and just see, how everything's going. What do you think about that, Jay?
I think if we can, we do need to either buy that little fertilizer bucket or rent it, because our wheat is not fertilized at all.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do that next month. All right, sound good?
I think it's getting pretty close.
Oh, is it?
Let
me go check the field.
It's getting quite big. Hold on.
You got big weed, not me.
Okay,
yeah.
Wheat gets harvested. It starts getting harvested in July, so I think we should do one fertilizer tonight, one fertilizer in June, and then
okay,
July it'll be ready to harvest.
And which fertilizer did we want to get?
The bucket.
The bucket, just the one just the little, sad little bucket that fits on the back.
I mean, yeah. I think honestly, if we just rent it, because why are you going squint? I know that obviously, like, can we go forward? Thank you. Jeez. Oh, it's because of the
bucket? Just a little white bucket? That's only 2,000. Why would we need to rent that?
No, I thought about the next one up.
Oh, well, we could buy it. I mean, we're gonna need a fertilizer.
Right, but the cedar. Well, I suppose you do still have to do an extra. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, because we do.
Well, can't we just run the cedar over that one with the fertilizer thing?
I'm not sure if that will.
Well, you know what? Let's just get the tiny little bucket. I mean, because we already have the one thing this right here that will fertilize as we seed. So we've got that for next time, but also we can just use the little tiny one.
I feel like I'm not entirely sure, but I think the little bucket doesn't. Listen, stop it.
It doesn't what?
I don't think it's got very high radius, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be like.
Well, then I'll just rent the other one then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. You're on top of it. All right. Let me see. So fertilizer spreader. All right. I will rent this.
There you go.
All right. Lease. All right. It is leased, and I will go pick it up.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Big chunky monkey.
Yep. Will do.
I remember there's still part of a
fertilizer down there, so I probably won't even have to buy one.
Actually, maybe you should buy just one additional, just because I think we should lease it today and then keep it overnight and then like fertilize all the fields again tomorrow.
Well, most of the fields are already 97 to 100%, right? Oh, this one's 75. The spinach up here is only 75.
Yeah.
Okay.
But rather than the percentage, what's the fertilized state?
75%.
Okay. Well, the wheat field is 0,
No,
so
it's 35.
that's growth. That's not the
Oh,
same.
okay. All right. Well, maybe I should look at the spinach thing then again.
Yeah.
But
'cause
it's too late. I'm already off to the start. Nope, nope. Can't look now. You already pick up some jalapeno poppers while I'm at the store?
Sure, that sounds
All right.
good.
Jalapeno poppers and chicken strips, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a good meal. I'm just saying. Right? Perfect for farmers on the go that are running down to the store instead of looking at the spinach field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as well we might eventually want to look at upgrading Little Beefy a little bit because we put weights on his front, but I think that's why he's trying to face plant so much. So maybe we should put ones on the back to balance it out a little.
He's just a buck and beefy. Come on, let the beefy buck. I mean, if the beefy wants to buck, who are we to say he can't? I mean,
Right.
he's just showing his personality. He's the young one trying to, show that he can do it.
Okay, so your spinach. This spinach field is 50%.
Okay.
The one at the side.
What about the?
And then
I thought the other one was 100%, wasn't it?
I'm just about to go check that. I doubt it, just because we just bought that field. I mean, maybe there's still residual there, and then we did plant it with the thing. So let's
Okay.
see.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy another thing of fertilizer. There's only 220 liters.
Oh yeah, you'll have to then. But at least it'll do the both bits.
Solid fertilizer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this field is actually fertilized 100%, so we don't need it for that. So it's just this once for the little side spinach field and twice for the wheat field.
Okay. I really hope this was the fertilizer spreader that you wanted me to get.
I'm sure it is.
This one looks a little bit different. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Am I going the right? I am not going the right direction.
All right. Well,
what were we just saying about going the wrong direction?
Right.
And being able to know our way around? Yeah.
We are still learning the roads.
Yeah. There we go. There's my excuse. Still learning. It's the water on the roads.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's covering all the usual visual markers.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go with that.
Yep.
All right.
All right. But we will bring folks back when Flinger gets back and when we're on our way to getting these fields fertilized.
Right. All right. Yeah. See everybody in a bit.
See you guys soon. How's that field coming along?
Both of them are fertilized. I did get the spinach and honestly, with that thing that we got, it was one swipe down through the spinach and it was completely fertilized. But also, we're starting to get a little bit of weeds going on in there, so I'm gonna go see if the weeder that we got will actually get rid of them.
It should, if they're still small, I think.
I think they're medium, or they're between small and medium. So if we rest tonight, they'll probably come back. So I'm just gonna weed a little bit of these, see if I can get rid of them.
Well, it's better to get rid of them now than before they get big, because I think if when they get large, it doesn't matter what you use to remove them, it damages your profits. So.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to hoe them, or you have to plow them, and all sorts of. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting rid of these weeds.
No.
No. We need a hoer.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks. But I am also going to so we'd previously said about the fact that stone picker contracts are bugged, but I've also received feedback and said that they can actually be completed. So we are going to test run this.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to, or while Flinger's sorting out the fields, I am going to quickly go up and knock out this stone picking contract and see if you can, in fact, complete the contract, even though there is not a place to go dump the stones.
Right.
There's not a place to go dump or sell them off or whatever it is.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna go figure out if that's about because we actually kind of just marked that one off as the last one because we didn't know if there was a dump spot on the map. So
yeah.
yeah.
So we are going to test this out. So I will um head up here, and then I need to go back for the actual weed picker, not weed picker, sorry, stone picker itself. And then I will bring you guys back, or we'll bring you back, and we will let you know our findings to see whether we can, in fact, complete a stone picking contract.
Right. Yeah. All right. See everybody in a bit.
Yeah, catch you soon, folks.
Hey Jay.
Yeah.
All right. So you remember that weeding contract that it wouldn't let me use the hoeing equipment on, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, because I rented it as a hoeing job, it wouldn't let me do the weeding.
Okay.
But I bought the hoeing attachment, and I lost the contract. I canceled the contract. When it came back, instead of weeding, it came back as hoeing, and now it's allowing me to use our new hoe on it, and it is progressing.
Okay.
So
then now it's become a hoeing contract.
Exactly. So,
The thing.
and
Sorry.
I honestly think it was just because I rented equipment for hoeing, it wouldn't let me do weeding.
Yeah. I think the only way to really get that theory completely tested would be to take out a weeding job and use the hoe that you bought.
That you get for the weeder and try to use it for a hoeing job? Because I've already done it in reverse.
No, but you tried it with a... Well, yeah, but now you should try it but with a bought hoer.
Okay,
You know?
yeah. All right, I guess that'd be good. How's your stones going?
Oh, it's getting difficult to see.
Yeah, we may have a hard time finishing up that one before the end of the night.
Yeah, well, we can slow time down. It's at ×5, so...
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Slow time down a little bit and actually, yeah. But I'm going to try and knock as much of this out as I can and hopefully be able to complete this contract and then, or at least get all the way up there and see, oh, for goodness sake, if my steering can
You know, I have
actually...
Chunky Monkey really close to you. Do you want me to bring up Chunky Monkey as soon as I'm done with this one?
It would be nice, like...
Well, the tractor they gave you is kind of crap, wasn't it?
It's very underpowered for this, because I think the stone picker attachment is very heavy.
Right.
So
Well, remember, Chunky Monkey has all the bells and whistles, so...
Yep.
Yeah, we made sure when we buy him, we spent extra making sure he had everything we needed.
Yeah, because it's not so bad at the bottom, but the further you go up this hill, the less this thing just wants to pull. It struggles.
Okay. All right, well, I'm almost done. I'm at 70% now. I'll be over there in a minute. All right, see everybody in a bit?
Yeah. Bring guys back soon.
All right. All right, Jay, what did we find out?
All right, so in actual fact, you can empty the stones into a trailer. You just have to, because I think previously we've tried driving up to the sides and blah, 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 but no, if you reverse up to the trailer, it should give you the options up in the top left there, and it says start overloading, so you just hit I.
Oh, it's doing it! Jay's doing it!
Yep.
Oh.
That's missing the trailer.
Oh, no, it actually hit the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it going into the trailer.
Right. So, it's dumped all its stones. Now we can go and try and finish the rest quickly, and then let it see if it'll actually...
Right. All right, I'll be waiting out here in the middle of the night because...
Yeah. So you don't need a gravel spot. You just need to back up. And sometimes it doesn't always give you it. but if you just back up enough, then it should give you that prompt there.
Right.
So,
This is one of those
yeah.
ones where knowing how to back up a trailer is very important. So, yeah.
It's that, yeah, but I've also found that like one or two of the stations, they're so sensitive. Like literally a hair's breadth is the difference between whether it'll let you do it or not, and it's only a very tiny spot that it'll let you do it for. So, yeah, we are going to, we need to unfold first. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly gather up the rest of these stones and then we'll bring you back for when we finally get to see whether we can complete it or not.
Right. So,
So,
as it's looking pretty promising right now. I mean, I'm going to
yep,
stand out here in the middle of the snow with my shorts and sandals with t-shirt, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. For
right,
science.
exactly.
Right? All right. See
Yeah,
everybody in a
so we
bit.
will bring you back very shortly.
All right. What's the skinny?
So, we just completed it.
Oh, did we?
We did, in fact, just complete it. So you can, folks, you can, in fact, complete stone picking contracts. You just have to back the stone picker up in a very precise way.
Okay.
And we'll try, we will try and demonstrate that again.
Okay.
Here.
Just make sure before you turn that contract in and get rid of the thing, you disconnect it from Chunky Monkey. I don't want any kind of bug taking Chunky Monkey from us.
Right.
Now straight.
I'm trying. It's not a yep.
Yeah, you start the turn off by going the opposite direction, then you recorrect, and then you go the direction that you want to go, and that'll lean into it. It's confusing until you get the hang of it, but that's how you back up a trailer.
Don't be a prat about this.
Yeah, you got it. Keep going. All right, now just yeah, turn. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. There
And
you go.
back up, and it'll start. See, it gave you that prompt up there. It starts to say, "Start overloading," and then you just hit I, and then you dump it.
There you go.
And contract has in fact been completed. So you can complete stone picking contracts. So yeah, that's one that we've actually managed to prove right.
That's nice. Hey, I like it. Well,
Right?
the other one we proved right and wrong. So yeah, I mean, it was good. All right, which is awesome. I like these for science episodes where people just get, you know, they have the information. I like it. I like it. Also, we're learning in the process too, which is a win-win-win.
Exactly. We learn what works and what doesn't. So
Right.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna turn the contract in.
Okay.
And
watch the equipment go bye-bye.
Yep.
There we are.
And we didn't lose Chunky Monkey in the process.
Exactly.
Right. Nice.
All right. So I'm going to drive Chunky Monkey back, and then I think, given that we've proved or debunked a few things today for sciencing, I think that's maybe where we'll call it quits for today, folks.
Sounds good. All right.
Yep.
So go ahead. You do it.
So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, folks, then you could hit that like button and the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss any future content. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have a brilliant Saturday, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you again soon.
All right. Also, one last thing I would like to say is if you guys have a different experience than what we have found out, please leave it in the comments down below. We really want to read those comments. Also, if you guys are coming from Farm Sim 22 or 25, make sure you differentiate. We really want to know the difference. All right. But yeah, like she said, like, subscribe, and take it easy, everybody.
Bye, guys.